This is what we want. Excuse me, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Excuse me, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, go.
Sorry, excuse me.
KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. 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 No KKK, no racist USA. No Trump, 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 no KKK, no racist USA. No KKK, no racist USA. No KKK, no racist USA. No KKK, no racist USA.
White supremacy, we will continue to stand together, united to challenge all of the systems of white supremacy that continue to divide and define our community. Stand in a spirit of love and justice and people power and unity. I understand that there are only 12 or so neo-Confederates. For justice in the former capital of Confederacy, Richmond, Virginia. Lead organizer of today's rally and march, has a few closing words.
I just shout into it? Alright, thank you all for coming out again. Like we said in the beginning, this is like a yellow zone event, so we delivered you to your more direct actions if you would like to do that further down the street.
Woo!
Alright, so just so you know, there's 2 safe space churches on in this area. One is Grace Covenant, and the other is the MCC Church. So in there will be like mental health people, first aid, bathrooms, water, granola bars, all that jazz. Just remember, if you're going to go on and do further actions, like I know some groups will, stay together, stay in your group. We're better as a unit, as we've seen today. If you're walking home to your cars in Jackson Ward, walk on Broad Street and stay together. Thank you all for coming out today. This is so beautiful.
Before we start marching again, first of all, my name's Nepal Kiazolu. I'm 17 years old. I'm head of the Youth Coalition for BLM Greater New York. So I'm going to lead the crowd in the Asada Shakur chant. We're going to say it 3 times, and you repeat after me. Each and every time we get louder. On the last time, we have our fists in the air. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and protect each other.
We must love and protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and protect each other.
We must love and protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and protect each other.
We must love and protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
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 Thank you.
I'm President of BLM 757, founder of I Am the Change Today, starter of the Voice of Reason. If everybody could do me one favor, put one finger in the air like this. If everybody could take that same finger and put it on the heart like this. If everybody could say this with me, say, I am the change today.
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 And just like that, the world can be changed. If everybody focuses on self for just 1 minute, see just what your community needs. See just exactly how many vets are out here. See just how many people are out here suffering from PTSD. See just how many people, just like we show up to these counter protests, we have to give the volunteers that have the Boys and Girls Club that's been stressing for the last 20, 30 years some assistance, some boots on the ground, some bodies. All of this in the positive and he started out. We are not, I will say this in front of everybody, we are not directly connected to the Black Lives Matter Coalition and the like great United States. Not to say that they are not great. We are saying that we are trying to start something different. Be like Malcolm. Be like Martin. Change may take 7 days, change may take 5 years, or change may take 7 centuries, but change will come. BLM 757 is a new thing where activists is fuck, pardon our language, but we're here to make sure that Virginia knows in the world. This is Virginia right here. We are peace. We are unity. We're going to build towers over top of these towers because it's going to take too much money to take these bullshit towers down. Like they look down on us, and it's going to be a statue of Heather, and it's going to be smiling, and she's going to have her arm around those 2 officers. There's 2 fingers in it. If you're not outraged, you're not paying attention. I'm here to carry on Heather's will. And she said on her Facebook, I didn't get to personally meet her, but I did personally see her friend in my face, find out by scrolling on Facebook that her best friend was no longer here. That fucked me up. Coming out of Subway on the 12th, knowing what led up to that, knowing that we told Terry McCullough, knowing that we told everybody city official out here told them it was real. We told them on July 8th that August 12th will be 3 times as worse. And it's July 8th. We had 3 fatalities, 30 plus injured, a city in turmoil, and they're still not listening, man. We're out here because they're still not listening. They didn't do a state of emergency, they didn't shut this down. They're encouraging this, they're fanning the flames. So we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, stand against Trump. Fuck him, you gotta go. He can't have it. And the great words of Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that. And if y'all want, we'll be going to DC after this because there's a big shindig going on up there. I came here to make sure that my state, my city was going to be all right from these goon-ass white nationalists on the bench. No matter what your group is, BLM, what it be, we are who we are. We are a counter group. We're here to counter the hate that we've been enduring in this country for 400 years. So if you have a problem with it, you can get in line with everybody else's 400 years that's been stopping us. But we have the voice. We know our rights. We're going to do it the right way. We will take you to court. We will sue you. And if you touch us, we'll beat that ass.
Right on! Right on! Right on!
Forward into the future. Thank you everyone for standing in solidarity today and for making your voices heard. Peace.
I don't know what's going on.
I think it's more like if you have cash.
Oh, okay.
But I got some granola bars, peanuts.
Oh, I'm thirsty.
Okay.
What everybody
Yeah, you can go in there. Yeah.
Everybody who's proceeding down this way, let's form a line right here. That way we can march down in unison and strengthen our numbers. Right on. Hey, look. We finna go down here. You know what? It's gonna get real when we walk that barricade. If y'all don't feel comfortable going forward, y'all can stay back. Everybody know. It's gonna get real when we get out past the barricade right here. So if y'all don't feel comfortable going no further, you don't go. But if you want to, let's go. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
When we proceed from here, we must all know that we are stepping into a dangerous situation, right? But if you was the type to be scared, you wouldn't be standing here right now, right?
That's right.
If you were the type to be scared off by these white supremacists, you would have never went to Charlottesville, right?
Right.
If you were the type to be scared off by the KKK, you would have stayed your ass on the couch and posted to social media about it. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to march forward and we're going to be cautious. Take account of everyone who's next to you. You watch their backs as they will watch your back. We do not run. We do not leave each other. We take care of one another.
Power to the people!
All power to the people.
Power to the people!
Ahoo!
Ahoo!
Ahoo! Ahoo!
Ahoo! Let's go!
Let's march.
No Trump! No KKK! No racist USA! 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 No Trump! No KKK! No racist USA!
Hey, if you have a stick, take the stick off of your flag. If you have a stick on your poster, take it off. If there's a stick attached to your poster, then remove it. You can't bring it past this.
Camera guys, give us a little bit of room that way here, okay?
Roger that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Bobby.
Hey guys, if you want to answer it, that's fine. I
KKK, no racist USA. No KKK, no racist USA. No Trump. 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 No KKK, no racist USA. 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 No Trump. No KKK, no racist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no racist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no racist. Yeah. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. We don't get it. Shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. 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 What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. We don't get it. Shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. We don't get it, shut it down. We don't get it, shut it down.
Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me.
Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Let's go. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Let's go. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. What? 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 Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Yeah. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. Yeah. Robert E. Lee doesn't represent me. 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 Robert E.
Excuse me, Lily.
You have to like exit this area. It's
Yeah,
like it's like eating water.
We don't get no justice and they don't get no peace. We don't get no justice and they don't get no peace. We don't get no justice and they don't get no peace. We don't get no justice and they don't get no peace. We don't get no justice and they don't get no peace. We don't get no justice and they don't get no peace. We don't get no justice and they don't get no peace. No racist police, no justice, 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 no peace. No racist police. Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! We are the people. We are the people. We are out here for a very specific reason. Unique to each and every one of us. So what we'll do now is open up the floor so you can understand why your brothers and sisters are standing next to you today. We're not asking you to be Martin Luther King. Barack Obama. Or anyone else. All you have to be is a human being with a heart who's willing to say fuck Trump at the end of your speech.
Over there?
We're going to start it off with Brother Anthony from Richmond, Virginia.
How y'all doing? I represent Richmond Raise Up, Fight for 15. And we here today to empower ourselves. Because this statue right here, that's a power to rule over us. They will deny greatness. All of y'all are greatness. If they would deny greatness to themselves, they would deny it to each and every one of y'all. And I would not be denied. Now we are here today to stop oppression, racism, and all type of bigotry across the world. They look at me and they don't see a change. They look at y'all and they don't see a change. But we are change. We are the change that they should be. We are the change that we want the rest of the world to be. Since we talk about change, we're going to look at it in this aspect. We are a bunch of pennies right now to corporate America. You see that? This is how I look at this. When they started building this, they needed these pennies. Minimum wage was little. Like what, $1, 2 cents or something like that? It was encouraged to save those pennies. But now, they done built this raggedy world we live in. They don't need us no more. They cast pennies to the side. You walk in the street, see pennies all over the ground. But 100 pennies still make $1. So with all these pennies out here, that's change. All the change still equal up to whatever they trying to sell us. And I ain't buying that shit. So if you want to be the change that you want the rest of the world to be, I'm glad y'all out here. Stand for something or fall for anything. Stand for something or fall for anything.
One more time.
Stand for something or fall for anything. Let's go.
Let's go.
Who else got a testimony? Come on, this lady. What's your name?
Rocio.
Say it again, please.
Rocio.
Ms. Rocio has something to say. Please give her the floor.
I'm Rocio Gonzalez. I'm a proud immigrant of this country. I have a black son, so this is very personal to me. My parents didn't come here to raise 5 educated children for this stuff to be going on in 2017.
Right.
We have to stand together.
Yes, ma'am.
We are people. These people work for us. How could we allow this to happen? Come on.
Right, that's real.
Let's raise up. Speak up. Not just with your voices or with your presence today, but with your actions.
Yes.
We are one. We are one. All of us. Look at us today. Exactly why my parents immigrated to this country.
Right.
Because we wanted equality. We wanted justice. Then let's have justice.
Right.
Woo!
What's your name, buddy?
My name is Raymond Brothers.
Right.
I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, 757. I'm one of the co-founders of the organization called Equality in Hampton Roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I traveled here today, like Rosia. My son, he's biracial. When I see that, and you go down to Norfolk, and you see that statue down there, they don't care. But guess what? We brought everybody together, and guess what Norfolk did?
What they do?
Voted unanimously to take that shit down! They're outsiders from Tennessee and Florida! This is BA 804! What does it say on our license plate? Virginia is for lovers! Fuck Trump!
My name is Raymond Bullock, and I am proud to be from RVA. I am not proud of that. Fuck that. Half of my ancestry is Jewish. They tried this shit in Germany many years ago. And if people would have stood up like they're doing today, we would have a lot more people with us still.
Right.
This city should not be known for some assholes who didn't want to be a part of this great melting pot that is America. This city should be known for its art.
Right.
It should be known for its creation. It should be known for its love and understanding. The moment we allow this to continue is the moment that they say all of our art, all of our understanding, and all of our love does not matter, and we cannot allow that.
Right.
I am proud of RVA. I am proud of everybody that's here with us, and I am proud to be standing here saying, fuck you and fuck your hatred. All right, so we're gonna do a quick mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Not another tax dollar.
Not another tax dollar
shall go to the perpetuation. Of white supremacy. Not another cent. Will go towards. The subjugation of black and brown bodies. And until that day comes. We will stand. We will fight. fight.
We will fight.
Until we win.
Until we win.
Until we win.
Until we win.
In order to decolonize our minds, we must decolonize the public spaces.
We must decolonize the public spaces.
To escape the Eurocentric narratives.
To escape the Eurocentric narratives.
That are perpetuated through our systems of education. It does not end here. We're going for the books. We're going for the museums. The voices and the blood of people of color. Shall not go in vain. Hoorah! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Bring it down one time. Then we two times. Then we three times. That's it.
Come on, bro. Let's go, baby.
My name is Brian Britton, and I'm a pastor in Richmond.
Amen.
I love this city. I look out here, I see all your beautiful faces, man. This is not what we are about any longer in Virginia. My family's been here for 400 years. 400 years. We will not be known for racial hatred, division, bigotry any longer.
Right.
You're here for a reason today. You're here for a reason today. I saw a sign earlier, it said, white silence is white consent. And I'm telling you, it's the truth.
Word up.
So I challenge the church in Richmond, where are you? We are to be salt, we're to be light.
Amen.
We must be in the middle of this. If you're a Muslim, if you're a Christian, if you're a Jew, if you're a Hindu, if you're a Buddhist, if you're a Sikh, if you love God, God is love. We will be known for love. We will be known, for freedom and liberty and racial justice for all people. We won't put an end to this. I encourage you, keep fighting. Thank you for coming here from New York. Thank you for coming. But Richmonders, rise up and stand for truth and justice for everybody.
Rise up! Fuck that airplane.
It's a drone.
Angie, I recognize.
What's up, brother? You got something? What the? Is that an awesome? You was just moving up. I thought you had something.
Yeah, I'm like,
Is that true?
All right. I'm a Richmonder, born and raised. My name is Bradley, and I have gotten into some debates, I guess, with white nationalists who say I should be proud of my heritage. All right. I've gotten into some debates with some white nationalists who say I should be proud of my heritage. No, I'm not. I'm ashamed of what my ancestors did. They fought for the Civil War. They were on the wrong side of history.
yes.
What we need to do is we need to stand up to them and say that go home. They are invaders. They are not welcome here.
Right on.
And
Right on.
Fuck Trump!
Yes, it is. Please. Please. This
I don't have it. I'm fine, but thank you.
space is open. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
One of the things that we do as Black Lives Matter Greater New York is we advocate for families. We advocate for families who lost their loved ones to police brutality. And we come together and we say enough is enough. And we fight back against this system strategically. Personally, as the president of Black Lives Matter Greater New York, I have 15 years in politics and I'm also a lawyer. So when I tell you we know how to kick this system in a nut strategically, please believe it. This is what we're doing. I have a sister here with me. She's going to tell you about how she lost her husband at the hands of the police. I asked you to lend your ear, to be silent, to be respectful and listen to the story of Andrew Kears.
On May 11th, 2017, only 4 months, I lost my husband. For the hands of the Schenectady Police Department. The same thing like Eric Gardner, he can't breathe. It's the same thing as Andrew Kears. All right? My husband ran. We don't know why he ran, but with this world, why wouldn't you run? And he's a black man. He wants to get away. He wants to live. Okay? What we do know is that they caught him behind a house, and there's neighbors and witnesses stating that he's screaming. Now my husband is 6'2", 270 pounds, and he's screaming, saying that he's screaming, "Ow, you're hurting me. You broke my leg." Okay? They take him from behind the house, and they drag him, 3 officers, and he's saying, "I can't breathe. I feel dizzy." There's a witness stating that one of the officers said, "But you was running before?" And thinking he was a joke. Who are they to determine if it's a joke or not?
Right on.
Who are they to determine if they're medical professionals or not? Right. Okay? They did not call the ambulance. So now when you're in cardiac arrest, you get 10 minutes of survival. So each minute that they wasted was a sentence of death. Okay? So when they picked him up, from when they picked him up to the precinct, it's 15 minutes. Okay? At the precinct, there's officers dragging him out the car. And he's looking up in the sky, and witnesses say, and he's calling him. They're calling him and he's unresponsive. Now they take another 15 minutes to call the ambulance and to get the, what is it called? The defibrillators. They were his judge, his jury, and his executioner. You could Google my husband. His name is Andrew Kears. I'm here for him. I'm here for our children. His legacy was 9 children, 3 stepchildren, and 5 grandbabies. He was only 36 years old. He just did a 2-year bid and just came home and only lasted 15 days. So it's like, I'm still waiting for him. I got it in my head. Like he's in the box and I can't speak to him. I need answers for my husband. And I still don't know who these officers are. They're still working. And it's unfair. Now if he was white and these officers were black, I would know who they are. They will be off the job.
Right on.
Okay? So I'm asking you to speak for him, because I'm all his voices and you guys are all his voices. I need justice for him.
Say his name.
Andrew Kears.
Say his name.
Andrew Kears.
Say his name.
Andrew Kears.
Let's go. Andrew Kears, yeah.
That's the paradise, baby.
Only 4 months and I still don't know nothing.
His life matters. 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 His life matters.
Hey, cops and Klan go hand in hand. Cops and Klan go hand in hand.
Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Cops and Klan go hand in hand.
Cops and Klan go hand in hand.
Excuse me. Cops and Klan go hand in hand.
That is too divisive. As a people, we cannot break apart into these fucked up groups, bro. Unite as a people. Show peace and love. They stand on the same side that we do. Do not paint them with that hate that has been with our country for 400 fucking years. They are not about that.
Wait, they stood in fucking Charlottesville and watched us get our ass kicked. Get it right. They stood in Charlottesville.
It's not them right there, bro. It is not them right there.
Come on, man. They have millions in TR. We shouldn't be fighting against each other. We just disagree on that. That's just the way people feel. You talk about a woman whose husband said he couldn't breathe, but they let die.
But that is not them.
Bring back the love. Bring back the peace. Bring
I'm
back
sorry.
the love. Bring back the peace. Bring back the love. Bring back the peace.
It's not him.
Bring back the peace. Bring back the love.
I don't know about state police, but I do know about Richmond police. They have been meeting with us in various venues to say we in Richmond are not Charlottesville. We are ready if they come. So I hear what you're saying. I agree, brother. You can't be divisive. All of these folks are not divisive. They're painting all of us as bad people.
Right.
Why are we saying the same about all of them? Why not go against the ones who are? Find out who they are. Who the hell hurt that man? Who killed that man? Get that cop.
But they all think we look like him, though. All of them.
Yes.
They don't see no
And if we look this way and say they all look the same too.
They do.
That's what they say about
Wait, let's just be realistic since we're having this talk, right? Since we're having this discussion, let's look at the era of mass incarceration. Let's look at the disproportionate rates that minorities are incarcerated. Okay? These people are not arresting themselves. Okay? There's a plausibility to our claims. There's no reason we should have to sit out here and say that Black Lives Matter as we stand in front of a statue of General Lee. There's no reason we have to explain the police officers' role in America when we're out here talking about slavery. And they were slave catchers. They were slave patrol. Know your history. It's their job to keep this system going. This capitalistic, this racist system, it's their job to keep it going. It's their job to keep us behind bars. If they don't like doing that, they can choose another job. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. I'm from New York City, right? I didn't see one cop protest the cop who choked Eric Garner to death. Right? I didn't see any cops in Minnesota when the guy who killed Philando in his car, got off. I didn't see them walk off the job. Not one. Not one. Not one. Not one. This woman right here lost her husband. Her husband was at the scene and said, yo, broke my leg, help me. They threw him in the car like a piece of meat. Like a piece of meat, they threw him in the car. They drove him 15 minutes. When he arrived at a precinct 3 miles later, he was dead. Dead. They walked to get life-saving treatment. They walked and made jokes while his brother lay dead in the streets. They made jokes. This brother's dead. Nobody called this woman and apologized. They wouldn't even, we had to call the Attorney General of the state of New York to find out what the cause of death was. Nobody tells us anything. Brother, understand, not all of them are bad. But as far as I'm concerned, until good cops stand up against bad cops, they just as bad. So let me tell you something. If I'm riding in the car with you and you get out and shoot somebody and get back in that car with me, both our black asses going to jail. That's a fact. That's a fact. And we still gonna ride for you. We still gonna end up riding for you. It's all right. I give you that. I give you love. But what we gotta understand is, all of this shit is tied into them.
Yes.
Right? And if we're talking about changing, we can't just say, oh, let's change this. No, we gotta talk about a fucking revolution. Right? We gotta talk about tearing it down and building it up for the people. Power to the people. For 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 the people. One mic.
One mic. One mic. Thank you. So,
one mic. One mic.
definitely detective stuff though. And last year in Roanoke, Virginia, a guy named Deontay Spencer, he got shot in the back. Had headphones on, not in his bed. One thing Kobe Jackson requested.
Thank you so very much.
I just want to have a moment of silence for him, if that's possible. His mother couldn't be there today. Maybe everybody got in here to close their eyes. Anybody who lost anybody.
Definitely make your way there, even if you just want to feel comfortable, get away from any madness, cool down, have someone to talk to. We're here. Thank you.
Thanks.
We're at 2401 Park Avenue. Can we go down to the next monument? Can we make a flag?
Are they at the next monument? And why is the riot police over on that side? No, they're right there, but no, they're like directly on top of those.
Oh! One mic! One mic! One mic! One mic!
Guys, I know we talk about police brutality. I know you guys talk about police brutality, but let me say something else that's behind the bars. I worked in a correctional facility for 4 years at the age of 18 and a half until I was 24 years old. I was 18, fresh out of high school. I resigned because one of my white sergeants told me to drag that blank out of his cell. Black man. I went, made a complaint. Got threatened to lose my job because I made a complaint. I worked in a regional jail. We had all 5 cities. Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Newport News is the worst city in 757. We had everybody in there. Overpopulation and overcrowding in prisons and in jail. You can stay in jail for 5 years. 5 years until you get sent to the pen. I've known people that did 10 years. They did a whole bid in jail, in the city jail. They don't get outside rec. We open a fucking window for them. We can't, well, you know what we say to Muslims when they try to pray? You can't pray here. You can pray in your cell. But we're not gonna give you what you need, a clean surface to pray on. Nobody was educated in that system. And you know what's crazy about it? It was a predominantly African-American ran facility. Look into that. Hampton Roads Regional Jail, I'm putting them on blast right now. Jamal Mitchell died. More other people hung themselves. I was a victim of getting written up for not doing rounds. We don't even have fucking cameras in SEG! There was no cameras in SEG and they put 15-minute watches, 10 of them, with 120 inmates, and guess how many officers? 1, me. I had to make rounds in 15 minutes. I was on the floor every single minute. Guess what happened? Somebody cut their lip. Somebody spit blood in my mouth. HIV positive. 6 months. I couldn't kiss my fiance because I was scared. It's real behind these fucking streets and in these communities that they call jail. Some of them want to come back. The young men, they want to come back because their brothers and their sisters and their dads are in jail, and we got to stop that. We have to stop our own violence in our own community. We have to look upon that. You have to reach inside and reach out to people that you don't know. There's plenty of places on the internet to write inmates, pen pals. You will learn so much and so much bullshit that they have to have segregation and discrimination and racism in there just to fucking survive. Just to survive in there. If I'm white, I can't hang out with you and Penn. If I go to fucking Red Onion or St. Rides in Chesapeake, I can't hang out with you. I can't hang out with you. I can hang out with you because you're a pretty ass little white girl. And that's what they're going to say when they're in there. Do you know why? Because they segregate everybody based on our color. Just like they're doing out here. Just like they're doing out here. Seriously, look into correctional facilities. It's more than the streets. It lies beyond. This message is way bigger than me, way bigger than us. We have to come together. Do some research. I'm not saying you guys are stupid. I'm not saying you guys didn't know. I'm just saying do some more research. Love each other. Just because somebody was an inmate doesn't mean anything. When I was 18, before I got hired at the regional jail, I was charged with 2 felonies. Do you know why I got lit off? I'm going to say something right now because I'm white. And I put that on my fucking heart. I got off on malicious wounding and mob assault because I'm a white guy. Because I'm white. That's why. That's when I realized, oh shit, something's going on. Thank you.
Woo. All right, look. We are here right now for this statue. They say this statue right here is history. It's our history. Well, let me put y'all up on history, since y'all know about history. Y'all ever heard of Benedict Arnold? Y'all know him? Y'all know that guy, right? Who was Benedict Arnold? He was a traitor, right? He was a traitor. Do you see any statues of that guy up? Y'all see any statues of Benedict Arnold? I'm just wondering. Do y'all? Because I've never seen any. He was a traitor. And the Confederate, when they defected from the U.S. to cause war on the Union, they became what? Traitors. And when you're a traitor, you're no longer a part of the United States of America. Because you're not united. So why are we have statues of fucking traitors? They don't like U.S. They don't like us. They never liked us. They don't represent what we represent. These guys ain't the South. Y'all are the South. People are from the South. We are the South. United South. Black people, Indians, everybody who came over made the South. But we don't get love for that. Except we get history. His story. Because they say the winner's white history. But today, we gonna rewrite history. Because we gonna win this one. We won't stop till we win. 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 And with that being said, we need to change history. We won't stop until we win. We need to change history. Your history, your history, your history, my history. Do you know in the books right now they're trying to say slaves came over here on their free will? That they were imported workers, like on some foreign exchange shit. Like I didn't know that. I never knew that slaves were foreign exchange students. I didn't even know that. But that's what they're trying to put in the history books right now. His story. So I'm saying, this is history. Traitors, bullshitters, oppressors of the United States of Virginia. That is our history. I don't want to repeat that history. Because if you don't know your history, it will repeat itself. And I'm not trying to repeat history. Because it didn't look good for me back then. It damn sure don't look good for me now. But it was better than it was then. I want it better. I want it better tomorrow than it was yesterday. I'm not afraid of today. You shouldn't be afraid of today. Because today was the change you were scared of yesterday. Today we gonna make this change. We won't stop till we win.
We won't stop till we win. We won't stop till we win.
And with that being said, what do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
We don't get it,
shut it down.
Power to the people, y'all.
We won't stop
till we win. We won't stop
till we win.
What?
We won't stop
Till we win. We won't stop
What?
till we win.
What?
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 We won't stop till we win. We won't stop till we win. We won't stop till we win.
I got canceled. But I just remember someone speaking about something on like a 24th Street or some shit.
No, there definitely wasn't
Yeah, and I was like, y'all are very disrespectful. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm looking at all these people talking and how they were so suddenly and got so much more.
Yeah. Afterwards, I'll still be having this one. Just look for me, and I'm gonna get people's emails and stuff. So I'll get.
Do you have a card? Because we might go to DC soon.
I don't have a card. If you want to get my number or something, I can get that to you.
Just in case, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm from New York too, so.
Yeah, no problem. I have a couple people from the national.
What's your name, brother?
Aaron.
Right.
Aaron, nice to meet you.
You do gotta know. Fucked up apples in y'all bunch. I don't believe that?
I'm confused.
It's all good. We still love y'all though. Yeah. You don't love us though.
What's your last name?
Paul, A-P-A-U-L.
It's all good.
Definitely.
Hey man,
Oh, for a second I thought that guy was a black guy with brown hair. I was like, wait, what is he? What's he doing there? That's David Clark?
Okay.
Alright, 804 898 1288.
One time?
1288.
What are the 804?
898 1288.
Okay, email?
Love versus contact at gmail.com.
There's a block word?
Yep, love versus
Hey, Jordan. What's up? Who are you looking for?
Thank you, man. I'll be around.
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, you're fine.
Who are you looking for? I see one sign. I see yellow sign. Okay. There's something going on in DC.
Yeah, the mother of all rallies. You heard about that?
No, I didn't. I heard about this today, or not today.
Thanks, Glenn.
I'm not from here.
Appreciate you.
I'm from New Jersey, and I heard about this on Facebook. So I came through, and I was actually going to DC later today, so I figured that's kind of like yesterday. I was going to be in Virginia today.
You by yourself?
Yeah.
I could coach you good if you want to. If we go, if you want to come.
We're here to work 5 days a week and enjoy 2 days a week and grant Monday on Sunday and God bless football Sunday when Kaepernick gets hired.
Yeah.
Doesn't it smell like food?
I didn't bring that. I didn't bring the kid.
Atlanta, Coast, Pipeline. We don't want it. It's bad. The same reason they were protesting over against sprayed in 2017, early this year, has a possibility to come right here. I'm not a full spokesperson. If anybody out here from the Sierra Club is able to give more insight that's here today, I welcome you to the floor about the Atlanta Coast Pipeline. We're all out here going to get some education like tonight. So, this is my mom. She had me. Yeah, Mom. Oh, yeah. So this is mother of all rallies. We're going to be in D.C. after this. Well, I am. I don't know if Mom's coming, but I'll be there because I have to let everybody know this. As much as I hate Donald Bartholomew, James Trump, Dickens, he's president right now until he gets his ass out. There are a group of people that voted for him unknowingly, but at the same time, they don't deserve to get punched in the face by protesters. And that's just the chicken, the meat, and potatoes and everything. So we have to get Trump out of the weapons that we have. If you don't know, there is a 24/7 resistance in D.C. that started last Wednesday. They marched from Charlottesville to D.C. They're in the middle of Fair Park right now, and they'll be there indefinitely until at least October 1st. So if you want to take some water, if you want to take some prayers, they're camping out, and they've been doing it, and we'll be meeting them too. But, again, with the two sides, there's a patriot group, then there's a militia group, and there has to be a conversation because there are 3% groups that denounce hate in Charlottesville. They put out a screen, they said they put their stand down orders, they said anybody went there in their capacity.
Hey,
I said it and I was like, oh, you know, see what happens.
Are you sure those are the supremacists? Wow. Yeah. Wow. I see like two things, but I have no clue. Yeah. My mom wouldn't do that. No, they know.
I'm about to go to their side, so I'll be back.
Is that, do you know if that's like an opposing side or just other protesters?
There's only one way to find out, because I've been out here since like 6 in the morning. So.
Yeah, I just came from over there. The people that were over there for like supporting like the statue and shit, they just left. Yeah.
People, they're gone.
Nah, they like all hopped in the car and
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, the shade. Oh.
It makes it better.
What the stereotype is that the South is ran by the Confederates. It's not. The South is ran by everyone because we are the South.
What's your thought on new Confederate states in America coming from Tennessee to Richmond to support the statue?
I mean, much as I may have a problem with it, that's their right. That's their First Amendment right to come do such. That's why we're out here, to express our First Amendment right. But at the same token, they should know that we're here non-violently, but we're here to protest our rights and our freedoms, because what they're doing is wrong. Regardless of their right to do it, it's wrong. They should know they're wrong. Their moral compass should show them that they're wrong. And we're here.
Things have calmed down a bit in Richmond, folks. Seems that supremacy and hatred has gone away, or whatever they're here for. There's quite a lot of spectators at this point.
On this one, that's why I don't understand. All of these statues are built, but why
It takes some time.
Well, now you get to deal with us because you're being associated with us. But what do you think racism is? Do you think because you can...
What about leaving right there is important?
I understand what you're trying to get at.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your fucking daily patience with our slow asses. I will apologize. I'm so sorry. I'll just go ahead and do that. I'm so sorry for all the bullshit I had to do. Damn. Well, that's bullshit. I support you guys. I think everybody rocks.
Can I ask what you think racism is?
No.
He said no.
If I was picking on you, I'd be giving you my opinion.
Don't think
you're not going to come on this side and attract attention.
Doing okay?
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
So, pretty much last topic.
you say. Exactly. I'm not really understanding what this person says.
If that bothers you,
No, it's the use of public resources to fund a memorial to someone who fought to enslave my ancestors.
Public resources from about 200 years ago, though.
yeah, this might sound dumb as shit, and it might even make you mad. I don't mean to. But if it wasn't for slavery, you wouldn't even be here.
I gotta walk away. Oh my God, I gotta walk away. That made my whole day. Thank you.
Another fucking Harry Potter.
Like, that's a different movie. I know a fucking, like, little, like, you know, what are
No, 2020.
Holy shit.
I'm not sure where are they going to, do you know where they're going to be moving?
What day, you know what day.
Are they coming back or that's it? As far as I know, that's it. I think this is pretty much brochure now.
Power to the people.
They were trying to cheat. I wonder where all those Virginia people were that requested them to come.
Maar dit is een hele goeie. Wacht eens even.
Yeah. Richmond's host committee.
My ex-girlfriend.
There's nothing racial about
You know, there's always more town to come to.
No filming without consent. None of us consent to be filmed.
Public space, I'm sorry.
Nobody consents to be filmed. It's illegal.
I'm sorry, it's a public space.
By traditions put in place, like